Alright, welcome back to day 21, right? So before that, we created the structure of the old calculator, and then we would like to create this before this. So let's jump into CSS technique, right? CSS technique, what the hell? Alright, so this is challenge. We are going to duplicate this. Is this? So I'm gonna to add more feature in there in all the CS on the HTML, and then in the bottom we are going to add the some class called operator, and then we copy this, and then the del2. The dots maybe, yes, and then the backslash. No, this is the slash. Where is it? Alright, so the slash, and then times, and then a plus, and then I have some that is not okay. Alright, so this is the operator, and then the that's enough for today. I'm gonna to create this. This is maybe the different parts, right? So I'm gonna using the ID here call this not here. Alright, so I'm using the ID call 0 maybe, yeah, 0. And then this is for the equals. I'm using the class called equals. That is because we can make easier to change this color. So I using the equals like this. That's enough. That's enough. So let's jump into the CSS like this. Alright. So the CSS, we have a several. It is so. The first stuff, we are going to this div class. We make this to center, right? Alright, so let's to dot the calculator class, and then curly bracket, and then let's set the width 300 pixel, and then the background colors let's using the alright. So that's I'm gonna change the margin too. The margin is the 50 pixel for top, and then the bottom is out, the left is auto, and this is the top left. Alright. I don't know. And at the bottom is I'm using the 0 pixel, and then this is the auto for right. Alright, so I'm using padding too. Padding, maybe 7 pixels, sorry. And then the border radius equals 5 pixel. Alright, so let's see this. Alright, so we must have the center radius. So the next is the input. Alright, so this is the ID. So I'm using the class, and then the layer this, and curly bracket too, and then let's set the width. Alright, so width equals 100%. Yes, maybe that's let's step. Alright, so but that is not center, right? So I gonna to create the center with the layer, and just using the boxing sizing, and using the border box. Alright, that's becomes center, and I'm using the border. The border is the default. This is the black, not black, just black gray, right? What's the dark gray, right? So I'm using the border here. The border, I'm using the 1 pixel, and then the solid, right? So the solid is the solid line, and then this is I'm using the CA for more. Yeah, that is more gray, like so. And then the font size, let's using the font size. I'm gonna do the 5. Oh, wait a minute, and put this some tests, and then the font size is 25 pixel, right? Alright, that's just enough. And then 25 pixel, and then the font weight I'm using the bold for make more, alright, make more good, right? So this is the color. I'm using the color. The more is I'm using the gray. So alright, that's enough. And the text align. So the calculator actually usually using the right ears. Alright, so right line. So I'm using the right this. And then the padding padding like this. And then the padding I'm using 7 pixel for bottom and top, and then for left and right I'm using the 5 pixel. Alright, so and then I'm using the maybe the outline. I'm not need outline. Alright, so the outline I'm using none this. Let's save this. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's jump into the container button, right? What's it called name? Yes, the container button, like this. Alright, so for the container button, I recorded this. Alright, that's fun. Alright, so for the container button, I'm using the class. Right, so I just dot the container button. Like this, I'm using the display, not inline. This is the new display version. I just say flex. This is the flex. Is the new display in the CSS3. That is amazing. So I'm using the flex wrap. I'm wrap, right? So like this, and let's jump into what's called name the button. Right, so this is the important things right now. So the button is with just the dot button and then curly bracket and then the display. This is same as the container button. This is flex, and then the width is I would like to define this to pole time, right? So in there to there they have a 100% layer, right? So for the separe this to 4, we're gonna just the 1% divided 4 with just 25% like this, and then we save this and move to this, and voila, right? That's cool. And then I'm using the font size more bigger, right? So just the font size, yeah, maybe 20 pixels like this. Alright, this is now, and then maybe 25. No, I don't care. That's just the color for the text is color gray, and then the font weight. Let's using the bold too, and then the font weight to bold like this, and then the height. I'm gonna to maybe 7 pixels. 70 pixels is enough. Alright, and then 70 pixel. I'm using the border too. I'm using the border, the 1 pixel border, and then the solid type, and then this is the CA2, and save this. Alright, so like this, but this will become to 3 parts, right? So this is. So I'm using the what call this is. I'm using this again for make this more compatible. Let's stop this. Alright, so and then what else? The border box. Alright, so we'll move this to justify content to center like this. Justify content, and then the align item. Align item we're using the center. Alright, so and then I'm using the border top on left and none. Border top a none, and then border bottom is none. Alright, so that's enough. No way. I'm close this. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'm using bottle left. Sorry, bottle left like this. None. Okay, so save this. Alright, so this is more pretty. The next step we're going to create the hover button. So for the hover button, if we are using this like this, if the mouse pointer to hover to in front of this, doesn't have the effect, right? So what can I do? The first step, we're going to select the dot button, and then I'm using the property called hover like this, and then yeah, just using the background just background. I'm using the F3 more darken. So let's save this, and then alright, so that's more have the over effect, right? So and then but as you can see, this is the pointer hover this and then move to hand tools, right? So the pointer hand, I'm using the cursor like this, cursor pointer. Alright, save this, and like this is beautiful. Alright, so this 0, I gonna to 0 become the long half like this. How to do that? We are access to what's called name, the 0 ID. Just the crash zeros like this, and then curly bracket the flex grow. Yeah, maybe flex grow, and then I'm using this to 1. Alright, so that's amazing. This is actually powerful, right? Alright, so and then this operator is the different color. So let's create it to the different color. We just created the class operator like this. I'm not wrong. Yes, the operator. Alright, so the operator, I got the background is more darkened. Okay, so the background is to what to say, maybe E4, right? So the E4, maybe E3. Oh no, E4. Alright, that is enough. Alright, so the E4 maybe equals, or equals have the different things. Yeah, that's enough. And then the hover, let's just copy this and then paste this and then the enter this, and then using the hover like this. So the hover, I'm gonna more darken on note. I'm using the C5, maybe C5. Alright, so let's save this, and the hover this more darken, right? That's good. So change this equals the last things, or we are created this. So this is the same way. I'm using let the select the equals class in here. Just the equals dot equals equal. I'm using the S for last. No, equal like this, and then just the background color is the background using egg 1 df, and then this is what the purple, and then give the white become alright. So that is like this, and then if I save this, alright, and then this is the equals dot hover, and then this is we'll have a different more darken. Yeah, that's the B3. Oh, how about the B3? Oh no, I'm using this for E E5, really E5, and then this is have more light, then I'm using the F, C or B or C, maybe C. Okay, so that's enough for CSS. Where is this? Alright, so that's enough for CSS. This is we have some things like this, right? So the corner radius. Alright, that's just enough for today. Thank you for watching, and the last thing we are going to have the functional of the calculators. Alright, that's amazing. That is the part 3. We made it. Alright, thank you. Goodbye.